When it comes home, when you come home, you've won again.
Yes, a very good afternoon and welcome to the press conference for this Shewer Sidecar TT Race 2. Let's have a show of appreciation, please, for our top three this afternoon. In third place, Silicone Engineering, Barnes Racing, LCR Hondas, John Holden and Andrew Winkle. In second place, Printer Roller Servicing, Shelbourne Hondas, Conrad Harrison and Mike Aylett. And our winners, DMR Kawasaki, Dave Molyneux and Patrick Ferrans. And John, we'll go to you first. Well, it was superb for a lap and a half.
Yeah, pretty good for a lap and a half, and then it all went wrong.
Downhill.
I think it's a similar problem to what we had on Saturday. We thought we'd cured it, but obviously not, so I don't know what else to say, really.
What was the problem?
I think it's a coil stick. I think they just get a bit too hot around here, so... and then start breaking down, so it goes on to 3 cylinders. But it was actually worse today than it was on Saturday, and we nearly stopped at Ballacrane thinking that was it, but I thought, no, just keep going. A tenth or something's better than nothing. So I knew Wink would be looking back to make sure that we weren't holding anybody up, and he tapped me when Conrad come past and then when Tim come past, but I managed to not lose the time on Tim. I went through signposts like a man possessed. Just so I didn't lose them 10 seconds that I knew I had up on Tim, you know, from my start position. So
yeah, literally struggling around on that last lap. Andrew must have been tempted to almost get off and run alongside with you.
No, just will the thing on, and I thought we must have been doing well because I didn't see any boards. And I could see the helicopter and it kept hovering above us, and I thought, well, it's odd because we were coughing and messing, and I thought we're doing well here, and I just thought, just keep it going, just keep it going. And then I kept looking back and I didn't see anybody Conrad came same place as Saturday at the gooseneck, and I thought, well, if we can just keep it going, just keep pushing. Then Tim come, and then I could see John. I knew what John would be thinking. If it's Tim, I'm chasing him, even if he get off and push, he'd chase him. So but yeah, we when we pulled up, I didn't think we got a third. I was just well gutted, but to get 2 podiums after the past 2 years, like last year, and obviously the year before that when we crashed out and had it upside down, that was a real disaster. But hey-oh. But you know, they say the fairies look after you, and I've been over Fairy Bridge a few times this week, well, last week and the week before, and those 2 podiums are the luckiest podiums we've ever had here, so we're just well happy. It's good.
And hopefully maybe got enough luck to take you into next year then.
I don't know what we got to for next year. I think you'd have to run around naked at Fairy Bridge to get the first, which I can organise if it comes up with the goods.
Well done on 2 podiums anyway.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mike Aylett, we'll come to you first. It sounds like that was quite a hard ride.
Yeah, it was horrendous, really, wasn't it?
It's too bad for me.
Yeah, lanyard issue, pretty much from halfway around the first lap, and I thought Connor was going to stop at one point simply because I saw him sit up and he smacked the fairing, and then all of a sudden it kicked back into life and carried on. Somehow we caught Tim, got past him, and then when he was up as chuff, it cut out again. So I was getting a bit nervous because Tim was right there, but eventually we got away from him, started the third lap, went across the start-finish line coughing and spluttering, and then it cut out totally at Quarter Bridge and we virtually came to a standstill. So Conrad was fiddling around with the lanyard as much as he could, and eventually it burst back into life and we got going again. It was all right for about half a lap and then it started going again. So how on earth we got around, I have no idea, because it was pretty horrendous, really. Some 6th gear corners, when it's cutting out mid-corner, it's a bit nervous when there's a wall on the exit. It wasn't the best of rides.
Conrad, I guess if somebody had offered you a first and a second a week ago, you'd have been quite happy with that.
I'd have took it instantly. Instantly, I would have done. Wouldn't you? I mean, first and a second, overall winner.
Yeah. How does TT Sidecar Champion 2014 sound?
Oh, dreaming it for me. Dimmy Dave's all right, he's used to it. To me, we're never going to happen, were it? Never going. I started racing, and then just kept chiseling away. Watching Dave. It's Dave's fault actually, because I keep watching his videos. It's his fault. I beat him. Ardeen watches John McGuinness. I watch Dave Molyneux. I count clicks. I look at apexes. I've looked at what he does. I've looked at John's the same.
Thanks, guys.
And That's what I've done and chiseled away. I know I've been lucky over the last 2 years. I've got a good passenger. I've come to TT for the last 4 years, Mike.
4 years.
4 years, me and Mike. Oh, it's brilliant. No pressure. I'll tell you what, this year's been a bit annoying with Paddock. You know, everybody's saying stuff to you, but I'm not. I bite my tongue. I could have told somewhere to get off, though. You know what I mean? Some people, you know what I mean? Oh. You'll easy beat Dave Moore, you know? I feel like, well, you'll get on the damn thing. Talking about a bloke who knows course off by heart.
Well, the easiest way to beat them is to beat them on the track. Then they've got no comeback.
Right.
And you've done that, and you're TT Sidecar champion. Well done.
Thank you.
So to our winners today. Patrick, first of all, a third Sidecar TT win here.
Yeah, it really is the best feeling in the world. That circuit out there is the best thrill that anybody could do, and to be able to do that, what we do out there, it's unbelievable. And to be riding alongside Dave, it's just fantastic. And we've had a bit of issues over the practice week with not getting enough time and not being able to develop things as much as we wanted. But to come away here with a win, it really is brilliant.
And more than makes up for the disappointment of retiring from the lead on Saturday.
Yeah, it is a disappointment. It was on Saturday, but at the end of the day, we walked away. There was no damage done to either ourselves or the bike, so it's not the end of the world. We had a 20-second lead, and it's a bit disappointing, but you get over it and move on to the next one. And yeah, we've come up with the goods here.
Absolutely. And Dave, was there a lot of work to be done between the two races?
Oh, we really made work for ourselves, or I made work for everybody. Just electrical issues, too much to go into really, but these guys have both suffered electrical issues today. It's an Achilles heel of a sidecar. They just bring up the worst of racing really. But anyway, we went back to a kit, ECU, which is like a basic system, and Dave Hagan spent till midnight last night mapping the thing in, and it was just suck it and see and make the best of it. And it would have gone another 3 laps, I'm quite sure, but only for the fuel. We ran out of fuel, ran Brandish on the last lap. And I was like switching it around, turning the ignition on and off, banged into life and went. But anyway, it was okay, eventful. Hit 2 rabbits, a bird, and
a bit of a scare at Greba, was it?
Did have a scare at Greba. Hit another rabbit in practice. I don't know what's going on there, but going into Greba Castle, it's, as the lads will, tell you, that you come round the left-hander coming into Greba Castle. It's a flat-out kink, and then right at the last minute, it's probably only 50, 60 metres to go. You just flick 2 gears down and go through the section. I could only get 1 gear, and I ran wide in the left, pulled it in, got in a drift, left the ground over the right-hander, bump into the blinking airbags.
You're not perfect.
No, I'm not. But
I might be one of these days.
well, it just snaked us off down the road. I looked over my shoulder. He went okay, and I thought, that'll do. We'll get going.
Yeah. Do you think these slightly new regulations for this year are the right way to go with the class?
I do personally, but it's a matter of opinion. I'm happy to go with that, and yeah.
Yep. 50th year, 25 years since your first win here, 17 wins in total.
Yeah.
And you're still going. Still more to do.
Still going. Look at us. There must be 600-year-olds sat here. It's
156 these here.
156.
Yeah. And you're the junior.
Am I still
Yes.
a kid? Oh well, that'll do. I feel like one. I don't know you pair do.
Well, you're the youngster. We'll leave it there. Congratulations, TT winners. At our podium today, John Holden and Andrew Winkle in third. Second place, Conrad Harrison and Mike Aylett. And our winners, Dave Molyneux and Patrick Ferrans. Back to you, Tim.